Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing on with my travel series, and I'm going to be showing you some of the various different cosmetic bags and other cases that I have to pack different things. These are the kind of things that I mean, like your toiletry bags, other small cases that you can put cords in, that kind of thing. I'm going to be showing you all of those things today. The majority of my kind of bags that I pack things in come from Vera Bradley, and I'll tell you all about the styles of them and what I use them for in this video. So this is just kind of a way to show you some of the ways that I organize all of my things when I go traveling. The first bag I'm going to show you guys is another one of my travel toiletry bags, and this is from Vera Bradley, and it is a hanging cosmetic bag. And I like having this one in addition to the one I did my last video on, because this one is smaller in size, as you can see. It's like a medium size bag, and I keep this one also packed all the time with all of my essentials, just because I can't always take my normal toiletry bag with me and I need a smaller one. So this is kind of a pared down version of my other toiletry bag, but it's similar in the layout. It's just a bit smaller on the sides, and it has this hook again on the top. And then when I fold this up and I zip the entire thing up, you can see that it is much smaller than my regular toiletry bag. So this is just a good size to have on hand and also have packed as another option for when you are traveling. For cosmetic bags, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different ones that I have, and it goes from small, medium, up to large. This first one is a new one that I just got from Vera Bradley, and I don't remember the exact name of it, but I will put a link down below as well as the name to this one, as well as all of the bags that I'm going to be talking about. What I love so much about this one is it has 2 compartments, and there's this back one that is just opens like this, and I can fit a lot of different things in there. But my favorite part of it is when you open up this front part, you have the clear zippered pouch, but then over here is a place to put your brushes. Now I did notice that this did not fit some of my Sigma brushes really well. These pockets down here are kind of small, so it might be a tight fit for me to put some of them in here, but I like having this over here so I don't have to bring all of my brushes. If I'm going on a short trip, this is a great way to just keep some of the essential brushes and all of my essential items, but I still have the 2 compartments to keep things sorted in a special way, so I know exactly where everything is and I'm not digging into this endless bottom pit of all of my makeup. The other medium size bag that I like to use for my makeup comes from TRISH MCEVOY, and my parents got me this for Christmas, I believe. And I love this because over here you open it up and there's this big place. I normally put my palettes here. There's some smaller compartments down here, and I put like my eyeliners, my lip liners in here. And then there's also this part over here. It is a mesh bag, and I can take it out and I can take it with me if I need to carry anything else with me. So that's a really nice feature about it. The other thing I like, and I don't have it in here right now, but it has this clip, kind of like a binder in here, and it comes with a kind of flat, kind of like a palette that goes in here, and you can depot your shadows and you can put them in magnetics on there so they stay. You can also buy from TRISH MCEVOY the kind of individualized shadows that do their own magnets in there, but I prefer to keep my own eyeshadows in there just because I have my certain ones that I've depotted and liked. But that's just a really nice feature about it, because you can see all of your blushes and all of your eyeshadows in one place, and you don't have to go digging for all of it. So I really like this one because even though it is high end, and this was, it's on the higher end of the price range, but it's really nice and luxurious, and I know it'll last for a long time. So that's why I really like that one. And then for my large cosmetic bag, this is from GREINER, and this came off of QVC, and it's similar to the medium-sized one. You open it up and you can, there's all these different compartments. So there's like 2 on this side, 2 on that side, 2 others in the middle here, and then over here there's some more. It's just this big endless opportunity to put all of your different things in here. And there's also some straps back here that you can put your brushes in as well. So this is nice if I'm going on a long trip, or I'm standing up in a wedding, or I need to bring a ton of makeup with me. This is a really great option to have because there's so many different compartments in there that I can put my concealers in one, my mascara and eye gel liners in another one, so everything is separated, and that's what I really like about this one. I also have a couple other cosmetic bags that I don't always use just for makeup. I first have this one that is just a clear pouch, and I recommend if you are a frequent traveler, actually even if you're not a frequent traveler, I highly recommend getting a clear plastic pouch like this so you don't have to put your stuff in those Ziploc bags all the time. Having a clear pouch like this is just a lot more reliable. It's not going to break on you, and these meet the TSA requirements. You don't have to get this one. One is from Vera Bradley. You can find them on Amazon or Walmart or Walgreens. You can find any type of clear one at any drugstore, but just some type of clear cosmetic bag I think is an essential travel item to have. I also have this large cosmetic from Vera Bradley, and sometimes I do use this for makeup, sometimes I don't, but as you can see, it's just really big. It's got this lining inside in case anything spills. Sometimes if I have a lot of hair products that I want to bring with me that don't fit in my toiletry bag, like they're my full-size ones that I really want to have with me, I'll keep those in here, or maybe I'll put my Clarisonic and some other new skincare things. This is just kind of a catch-all for other things that I want to bring with me but don't have room in any of my other bags. These cosmetic bags come in a large, a medium, and a small. I have them in all of the sizes, and I always find some type of use for them. So these are just really good to keep on hand because you never know what you might want to throw in them. I have two kind of miscellaneous items here. This first one here came from HENRI BENDEL, and it is a wet swimsuit bag. And this is just really great if you're going to the beach. It's got this lining on the inside, so if you have a wet swimsuit, you can just put it in here and you don't have to worry about your clothes getting wet. You can get these pretty much anywhere. I just love this one because it's got a really fun print on it. But before I had this one, I was using this from Vera Bradley. It's called a DITTY bag. I'm not sure if they sell it anymore, but I will find out and put a link down below if they don't. If they don't sell it at Vera Bradley anymore, I do have another one. I believe came from an Etsy seller. I'll put that link down below as well. But this is the same thing. It's just kind of got that lining on the inside so nothing gets wet. But this again is just a great catch-all bag because you can tie it up at the top and it can hold, you know, shoes or your swimsuit or just extra things that you don't want laying around in your suitcase and getting lost. For my jewelry when I travel, this is my absolute favorite jewelry case to travel with. It comes from Vera Bradley and it is the jewelry folio. As you can see, it is really flat, so it stays really nice in my luggage. It goes on top. It doesn't add a ton of extra space. But what I love about when I open it up is, again, there's all of these different compartments for all of my jewelry. So there's this big 2 pouches up here that I keep like bracelets and necklaces in, another 2 down here, and then there's just some smaller ones right here that I kind of keep my earrings in. And then down here is this really big one, so just kind of like my more chunky statement necklaces I can put in there. And it's just nice because when you get to your destination, you can lay it out and it's flat and it's clear and you can just see everything that is with you when you are traveling. I also have this little set from HENRI BENDEL, and I love this set because I think, again, it's just such fun prints and it makes me so excited to go traveling. These are 3 different size bags. So this one is a laundry bag. As you can see, it is really, really big. And I think carrying your own laundry bag is just an essential to keep in your luggage. You can always use those plastic bags that they give you at the hotel, but I like to carry my own laundry bag with me. This set also comes with a shoe bag. I will not travel without a shoe bag now. I like to just put my shoes in here because, you know, your shoes are dirty and they're gross and you don't want mud and all of the other grossness that's on your shoes to get all over your clothes and in your suitcase. So this is great having a shoe bag. And then this set also comes with another bag that says lingerie, and I just keep like my bras and my panties in here. So again, it's just nice to keep everything in its own little place so you're not constantly grabbing and digging around in your suitcase for different things. This is another set that I have from HENRI BENDEL. These are just kind of some flat cases. It's a set of 3. There's a small, a medium, and a large. And this has pictures of, like, you know, a straightener and some jewelry and some makeup on the front of it. I use these for, again, just like those big cosmetic bags, a variety of different things. You know, sometimes maybe I'll put a hair dryer in here or extra jewelry if I want to keep it in here. This one right now I am using as kind of my bedside bag. So in here I am keeping like a little Vaseline. I've got some lotion. And then I've also got some fuzzy socks. So this is just nice. It's kind of my bedtime ritual. I just throw it next to my bed and I don't have to worry about unpacking a lot of stuff when I travel. Everything is just in here. But these bags they have a variety of different purposes for me, and I'm constantly unpacking and repacking things in them. So this is just another great option to have to pack various things for your luggage. One thing that has absolutely changed the way that I pack is having packing cubes. This is from Eagle Creek, and I have this in a set of 3. There is a big one, a medium one, and a small one. And you wouldn't believe how much these packing cubes save you room in your luggage. This is a large size one, and it fits perfectly at the bottom of my carry-on bag, so I can fit like 2 of these side by side in the bottom. And when you open it up, you know, it's just kind of a case like this, as you can see, and it doesn't look like you can fit a lot in here, but trust me, you can fit a ton of clothes in these. But these are just great to keep because it kind of condenses and compresses everything. So for me, since I'm an overpacker, it helps me to get a lot more stuff in my luggage. And there's a lot of different places that sell these. You can get them on eBags as well. That doesn't have to be this Eagle Creek kind, but these are just absolutely fabulous to help you keep you organized with all of your clothes. Like I'll put my main clothes in this big one, and the medium one will keep like my t-shirts, and the small one can keep like my socks and any other essentials that I bring with me. So these I highly, highly, highly recommend. I think everybody needs a set of these for when they travel. And the last thing that I like to take with me when I travel is my In a Pickle. I've done a couple of other videos about my travel essentials and emergency kits and first aid kits, and if you don't want to bring all of those different kits with you when you're traveling, I really suggest getting an In a Pickle, because this is everything that you would ever need in case of an emergency while you're out and about. I mean, this has your Band-Aids, you know, nail files, pen and paper, a little scissors, a little sewing kit, Advil, nail clippers, hand sanitizer, Kleenex, anything that you need in case of an emergency would be in here. And this retails, I think, for about $50. So I'll put a link down below in the description box to this. It comes in a variety of different colors and patterns. And as you can see, it's pretty small and compact. So you can fit it in a small crevice in your suitcase or in your regular carry-on that you'd put underneath the seat. But just a really great thing to have on hand, just to have all of your emergencies and necessities covered. So those are all of my favorite things that I like to keep on hand to help keep me organized when I am traveling. I find that when everything kind of has a home in its own little case in my suitcase, it makes traveling a lot easier and a lot less stressful. And then when it comes time for packing up your stuff when you're leaving your destination, or even just finding things in your suitcase when you get to your destination, it's a lot easier because everything has its own place and own space, and you know where everything is and where to find it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will put a link down below in the description box to all of the things that I talked about today, as well as to the links to my other travel videos. Don't forget to visit me on my blog at ifyougivegirlaring.com, and also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest at Mrs. B Rich 26. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.